They are fired up here. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. It's Saturday night in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the final arc of week 3. The Fortune are getting ready to take on the Ridge, following up one of the best arcs you'll ever find, not just in tennis, not just in anything, in sports, in life. That was so much fun. I'm still revved up, and we got another one coming up right now. I'm J.Y. Obone, Maria Mateus, and we've been seeing these teams adjust and get ready, and I think we just saw the best performance by both teams as they get used to our rules.
By far, absolutely, and the way that they are learning how to manage it in such high-pressure situations, especially with being able to now make so many serves when they only have one. The coach is substituting so many. We just saw so many substitutions, as well as knowing when to go for those 2-point winners.
And just the way they spread this out across the whole night, the way the points accumulate across everything, it's just the way the coaches are managing their minutes with the players, men's singles, women's singles, and all 3 doubles formats. But let's get to the Fortune. They lost earlier in their week. They're going to try to get back tonight.
Well, this is such a matchup between who's going to win the doubles, because both of them really kind of lost in the doubles before, and we have the number 2 against the number 3 overall men's pick. For Team Fortune, Roberto Cid has just been so good, and we'll see how they do in the doubles. Lacasse, I think she has a lot more in her, and same with Jessie Flores. We saw them do incredible the first arc, not so good last arc, whereas Yusuf Rian has just been the most successful player on his team this season. Sophie Chang has the doubles resume, but hasn't quite shown it. So I'd like to see more from her tonight as well.
We'll see how the Ridge are going to respond. They've gone over a week since they last played. So we'll see if that downtime is going to be a little bit difficult. The Fortune, this is going to be their second one of the week. So they've got things to already put in place. They've been getting in a rhythm. They've been getting time inside this arena and getting more experience. We'll see how these two teams are going to match up when we come back. Fortune versus Ridge.
Welcome Welcome to Intense Arena
at the beautiful Assembly Studio.
It's time for you
to experience the greatness that is Intense.
But first things first.
Forget everything you know about regular tennis.
Because Intense is built different.
Faster pace.
Bigger energy.
With teams battling it out from start to finish.
You want to know the rules?
Well, we got your rules right here.
So let's break it down for you.
To start, every team has 8 pros.
4 men.
4 women and a coach leading the charge. An Intense match is called an arc, and you can think of it like one giant team showdown. Every arc is made up of 10-minute periods called bolts.
And there are 7 bolts in every arc.
Each arc has bolts of men's singles, women's singles, doubles, and mixed doubles.
All stacked together in one running team score. So even if one bolt ends,
the pressure doesn't.
Every point carries over until the final buzzer.
Now for the serving rules. That's where things get wild.
1 toss, 1 serve, miss it, and the point's gone.
There's also a 14-second shot clock between points, and play is at the server's pace.
So turn your back, you might get burned.
No waiting around, no resetting the vibe, and yes, we do play less.
The only thing that can slow the pace down are the timeouts.
And there are rolling substitutions, so if a player needs to catch their breath,
or if a coach wants to change up the strategy, there are substitutions.
Scoring is simple. You win a rally, that's 1 point.
Blast the clean winner, that's 2 points.
The scores from every bolt are added up along the way, and the team with the highest score at the end of the last bolt wins the arc and the cash.
And now the most important part of Intense, you, the super loud fans. You will never get shushed.
First of all, that's rude.
That's rude. That's rude.
Second of all,
we want you to act like actual sports fans.
And we want all the volume when it comes to supporting your favorite team, like Ridge.
The Outriders. Like the Altitude. Like the Smash. Like the Rips.
Fortune.
Freeze.
Inferno.
Sting.
Like Team Rise.
Or if you want to cheer against your rivals,
we're here for it.
Bring it on.
So now you know the Intense rules.
But the only way to experience Intense is to see it in action. So let's get this arc started.
Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia, where the Ridge and the Fortune are getting ready to go at it. Fortune, it's their second one of this week. Ridge, first time they're going at it in a week. We'll see if that rust means anything at all as we start to take a look at the Fortune lineup.
Tim Siegel's got Jesse Flores and Rafael Lacasse, just such a doubles duo there. And Victoria Rodriguez started out playing incredibly well. Not so good last arc. I'm sure she's going to want to pick that up. And Roberto Cid, just what a force from him, as well as Ridge. Ridge will want to pick it back up as well. Claudio Pistolesi has Rianne, who's unbelievable. Araden is dangerous. She needs to clean up her serves a little bit. And Kiana Monosono is in for the first time tonight, JY.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Ridge are going to handle that. Sophie Chang, #1 pick on the female side for that team. But it's not like she's been playing like that. She's been battling injuries, been trying to stay healthy. So we'll see if sometimes this is actually better to get a healthier player in there. I know they want Sophie Chang in there, but we'll see how they can handle that. But first, let's go down to the coin toss. Let's go to Sebastian Nunez to get things started.
How about I jump in, JY? Because I feel like I should come before Sebastian. Just kidding. We're going to hear from Sebastian in just a second, but we're going to hear from Yusuf right now. 8 days since you guys last played an arc. How did you feel like you managed practices this week and everything else to be ready here tonight, Yusuf?
Yeah, I think we prioritized recovery the first 2 days after our arc, but you know, we came out stronger in practice. We won the first week, we lost the second week. I mean, it's a new week today, so we gotta do everything we can to win.
What are you hoping those improvements are, or those adjustments are from the team here tonight?
Yeah, I think we gotta bring a lot of energy. I think the team who brings the loudest, who are the loudest and who brings a lot of energy, you know, just perform better, and that's what we're gonna try to do today.
All right, we'll be hoping to hear you out there. Best of luck.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
JY, now you can send us Sebastian.
Thank you for the save, Kelly. Now it's time for the coin toss.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intense. Tonight we will be starting with the women's singles. Team Ridge will host. Team Fortune away. Sophia is going to help us with the call. Team Fortune, you get the call. Heads is the call. What is it? Tails, Team Ridge. Team Fortune to serve. Good match.
Saturday night showtime as Victoria Rodriguez on the far side is going to step in and get things started for the Fortune. On the near side, it's going to be Kiana Motosono getting her first action. And what a way for Claudio Pistolesi to really throw some trust in her and also throw her to start the night.
You know what? I kind of like it because why not just have her go out and start? She's going to be nervous anyways. She hasn't played at all. Why not just get it out of her system from the very beginning? Victoria Rodriguez, tough person to go up against, though, because she just makes so many balls back.
To get things started, we're going to have 2 10-minute women's singles bowls, men's singles after that, and all 3 doubles formats to finish. Fortune lost their last one, so did the Ridge. 9.5 minutes coming up. You hit 1 serve, 1 toss, 14 seconds in between points. You win 1 point, it counts as 1 point. You hit a clean winner, it counts as 2 points. And Kiana Motosona helping her team get off to a 2-point lead.
And this is going to interest me the most, JY, is how does Kiana deal with all of the rules? I'm sure she's practiced it. She's watched her team. She's been on the sideline. But playing it is just a different ball game.
She's coming out swinging, looking like she's moving and comfortable. 3-1 lead for the Ridge.
And what beautiful flat strokes she has. The more she can step in, the more she can get to the net. She loves doubles. Get there, go for those 2-pointers.
Looks like she wants to try to find her forehand running around that backhand. She's going to miss that long, showing a little bit of variety already with the flat shots, the higher shots to change pace, and trying to step inside the court. Rodriguez throws the single fault, gives the point right back to the Ridge.
Something that concerns me early on is Rodriguez's energy is very, very low, JY, and I wonder why that is. She is missing a few balls here, so I think they kind of go hand in hand. I wonder when we're going to see a substitution from Coach Siegel.
Unlimited substitutions from both teams. I wouldn't be surprised. It was such an emotional matchup that just finished before them.
Yes.
And they had to wait for them to finish. They were probably watching. They were probably engaged. And that's just a really high energy to come down, break, then come back. So I wonder if that had an impact. But for Motosona, I imagine she's going to be locked in the entire time. With her first action, you know she's going to be excited.
When I was playing JY, anytime I was waiting to go on and the match before me was super intense, I always used to watch and I would get so nervous actually watching, and it made me more nervous. So then I would just take a step back, wouldn't even look at it because I couldn't change the outcome anyways. So I hope that's what these players are doing as well.
The Ridge couldn't get there. That's going to be a winner for the Fortune, +2. Motosona runs around, wow. Big forehand, forces the air.
Very different players here. Victoria Rodriguez hits a heavier, a little softer forehand while stepping into that backhand a lot, while Kiana really steps into that forehand.
Big serve into the Motosona forehand. Goes heavy, jams in body forehand. Looks like Motosona really wants to do everything she can to not hit a backhand. He does have beautiful technique there, so curious as to why. She looks like she should trust it, but nonetheless, that's the game style she wants to play.
And I really like these mix-ups, especially on that Rodriguez backhand where she wants to step in. But she just does such a good job playing defense, and Annabelle Thomas is now in for Kiana Motosona.
Annabelle Thomas coming in, 2025 Impact Player of the Year award. Misses that forehand. She's another one. She's going to try to attack as much as she can with her forehand. Comfortable with her backhand, but will never pass up an opportunity to hit her forehand. Great backhand down the line. Fist pump towards the sideline. Fortune still up by 3. 6 minutes remaining. Good toss, didn't get that wrist to flick upwards. Tough with this no warm-up rule that tennis players are not used to, coming in cold off the bench. They got to find that rhythm. They do it in all the other sports, but this is new to tennis. They have to figure it out. But Rodriguez is finding her serve very well tonight.
And that's what I would absolutely struggle the most with, is that one serve. I was always, really trying to not double fault, and I think I would be so in my head with just having one serve.
for Rodriguez. It'll be the second so far. Only one serve. 13-8 for the Fortune. Trying to come back after a loss earlier in the week. The one thing with Annabelle, just trying to compare from last year and how much of this is conscious or not. And, you know, when you see it multiple nights in a row, there's got to be a strategy. Last year she was playing a lot more offensive, really trying to take off the play. Here she's just very calm and patient. So we'll see which version is the best one for the Ridge. And right now they're down by 5, so we'll see how Coach Pistolezzi is going to handle her. Coach Pistolezzi also had her on her team last year, so now she's trying to work with what's best for Annabelle and the team.
I think it's important to find a balance of not going for too much, but also just not being way too tentative, because then you miss on a lot of opportunities to step in and look for those 2-pointers.
Annabelle Thomas going to get a short amount of time, 2 minutes in, and she's going to get subbed out by Shaka Ryden. Comes in, her first action, got that one-hander, wants to do as much as she can to stay close to the baseline and maintain her presence there. But Pistolezzi is going to call a quick timeout after a few minutes.
Okay, it's okay, you just play 1 point, but a bit good, but a bit tight, serve. We need better serve, play more free, breathe out, hyperventilate, something that you free your body. It was good, but they played fine. We need a better serve, more energy, positive energy, enjoy. You want to see their, take everything, the best version of you, okay? Now you stay, then we see how it goes, otherwise Kiana go back. Okay, let's go, come on.
Coach Pistolezzi trying to get them to free up a little bit. Swing out, let's go, breathe.
I agree. I think, especially at the beginning, let those nerves out. Just sometimes, even if you feel like, look, there's 2 extremes. You can play tentative at the beginning, but make a lot of balls, or really go for it and maybe miss. But right now, they're tentative and they're missing. So one of those things has got to go.
Rodriguez is served to Ryden going to be lining up a Rodriguez with her 3rd fault. 16-10 Fortune.
And Ryden is one that has struggled with faults a lot.
Good serve there, finds some great spin, but Rodriguez defends well. They're going to have to replay that point. See, that's what Ryden can do. She's got the technique. It's just about finding that spin. And sometimes it just comes off a little too hard, too aggressive. So you can find that spin, and she's going to get rewarded with stuff like this. As she goes down the line, finds a way forward, +1 for the Ridge.
She does find her way forward so well. And she has great hands when she gets to the net.
Big serve into the Rodriguez forehand, overspins it. Tough to overspin a shot. Usually the harder it comes and the flatter it comes, you want to send it back flat. It's pretty hard to spin that up. Unfortunately, she got to experience that for herself. Rafael Lacasse is going to be in. Struggled last time she played in singles. Did a great job in mixed doubles. Okay in doubles. Singles let her down a little bit. We'll see if she can come back with a better performance.
And she can play great singles, and just translating the way that she plays doubles into her singles game. And that's one thing, JY, is that forehand. She can hit such a big forehand, but sometimes she really just comes up off of it and isn't able to produce that speed that she can.
Well, and what I see right there, I think that's actually the biggest forehand she's hit the entire year.
Yes.
And to see it early, I think that's a great sign. Usually she comes out a little too smooth, a little too careful. She's bouncing around better, moving, accelerating. This is a really good sign. Let's see if she can keep this up. Good serve. Montesona back in, taking the place of a ride. Misses that long. 19-13-14. 2 minutes left in this first of 2 10-minute women's singles bolts. Good acceleration, couldn't get it down in time. 20-13. Fortune with a 7-point lead.
And especially on the Kiana ball that is much flatter, Rafi really has to stay low and be able to be compact and just be moving forward. See, that's where she's moving forward, but she's not finishing her shot before moving. She's trying to do too many things at once. She has to calmly finish her ball and then look to move in.
I hope she can overcome that shot and not overthink it, because that's the acceleration you need. If you're going to be a top player,
yes,
that acceleration is non-negotiable.
Nope.
You figure everything else around that. So hopefully she keeps that and doesn't get, you know, disillusioned with hitting it that far along that she should be doing something different. It's not the acceleration, it's other stuff. Good serve into the Montesano forehand. Accelerates one more time, off the net, over, +2. Hello, net, thank you very much.
And no apologies here.
Big serve there. Sets up another forehand, point for the Ridge. 45 seconds left. Fortune maintaining an 8-point lead. Serve, no spin whatsoever, but she's continuing to accelerate, and Fortune still up by 8. Montesano to serve. First action the entire season, got the start tonight from Florida State. Going to see if she can bring in some of that success here. Continuing to pull up, acceleration's there, but got to find a way to get more over the top of that ball. Bring it down. 6 seconds remaining before we have a short break. Montesano to Lacoste on the backhand. Going to put her on the run to the forehand. She's going to neutralize it up. Going to have to figure that out. Acceleration is there. The energy's there. Fortune doing what they need so far from an energy standpoint to come back this week. We'll see if they can put the game together. Still up. We'll be back with some more women's singles.
Looks like it's going to be pretty good.
Welcome back as we're inside the Intense Arena. Second arc of the night. Big time double headers as we get to wrap up week 3. The Fortune 24-18 and Victoria Rodriguez +4 on the night. Got to start using her backhand down the line to get the first +2 of the night. Finding her serve to get some free points. Definitely being the leader on the women's side for her team as they try to get their first win this week. Second time they're up.
If you love what we're doing here, make some noise! Yeah!
Rodriguez comes back in the court. Montesano stays out there doing just enough in her first arc of the season to keep Pistolesi happy. Wants to see some more.
And it really isn't a bad matchup at all for Kiana if she's able to just control the amount of mistakes that she makes. Mix that up and then look to move forward, flatten it out.
Rodriguez stepping inside the court. Drop shot going to bring Montesano in. She's going to get there. Approach down the line. Topspin lob. Not enough. Still misses that volley. +1 Fortune.
Rodriguez does such a great job of just being everywhere on the court. She's just so scrappy, and she sees the court so well.
2 points in a row in this second 10-minute women's singles bowl for the Fortune to get started. Men's singles are going to be coming up after this. All 3 doubles formats to finish. Toss goes way out in front. Rodriguez does a good job of handling it. They only get 1 toss, so they can't stop it. Rodriguez going to step in, approach cross court, sets up a volley, +2.
So good from Victoria Rodriguez, because she doesn't beat you with power. She beats you with how consistent she is, how gritty she is, and how she always thinks 2 shots ahead. JY, I've played Chelly a couple of times. I've played her in finals, and she just makes you play and just suffocates you.
So Leslie urging Motosono on, trying to figure out, does she stay in? Does she go out? She keeps hanging in there. Rodriguez with the backhand return inside out. And that's her best side. Motosono needs to be careful. It's a little bit better for her. Redirects the net. It's going to go backhand inside out. Touches it, but still a point for the Fortune.
If you're playing Rodriguez, you have to keep it on the forehand as much as possible and always really punch on that forehand too, because that backhand is just so good.
I think these are some strategic mistakes from Motosono. She's hitting the ball well, hitting the ball pretty clean, but hitting it to the wrong side of the court. And Rodriguez is punishing them. They now have their biggest lead of the night, and that's the best shot I've actually seen Thomas hit as far as acceleration, freedom, and trust. To see if she can start to turn that into some positive points for her team, because they're down 12 right now.
Well, and I just think it's Claudio Pistolesi too. Like, he's got to tell the girls, hit every ball to the forehand.
That's better tennis from Annabelle. Good energy, fist bump. She's even walking a little bit faster, bouncing her feet. This is the version that Claudio wants to see. Not that one. Back point the other way. Got to see some consistency as well, especially if your team's down 12. Rodriguez staying in there. Players can only play a max of 12 minutes. So Rodriguez has about 2.5 minutes remaining. Thomas coming into the net. But Rodriguez does a good job defending down to the feet.
What a good dip from being on the run there. She can create so much on that backhand side.
Another good aggressive return. Even though it went to the backhand side, it was too good. Point for the Ridge.
Well, the thing is, if you go to the backhand side, you have to go hard, because most of the time she's going to go down the line. If you go hard, she might catch it late, and that's where you get those down the line mistakes.
Good serve, this time directly into the Thomas forehand.
Raiden is back in once again.
Interesting. You know, I think that was the version of Annabelle Claudio wants to see. Would have been interesting to see if she would have been in there a little bit longer, but when you're down double digits, you don't have a lot of patience to let things play out and see. Going to put in a Raiden to see if they can make a quick run right now, because there's only 6 minutes remaining in women's singles, and Rodriguez is dominating. Beautiful backhand into the corner, but that's into the backhand of Rodriguez, so she defends well, and a Raiden tries to go down the line, but that's a difficult shot for a backhand to go down the line.
The more a Raiden can move in, the better.
Using that left hand to throw it up, just long.
The thing is for a Raiden too, her favorite shot is that forehand down the line. The problem is that it goes straight into that backhand line of Rodriguez.
Beautiful backhand deep. Great shot down the center of the court. And we're going to see Rafael Lacoste back in. But we're also going to see a timeout from Fortune to get Lacoste organized as they get their turn.
Okay, so any ball that's hit hard through the middle, just lift it back through the middle, okay? And just be solid off the ground. They can't move, so we just got to keep them moving. All right, let's go, let's go. Start us off, be ready to go, okay?
Sometimes you lose the security of the shot. You know, you too many times, a little bit too many times, that you would deep or miss return. Yeah. You're fine, but if you can fix these things, then it's really good.
We also like to raise our partners.
Be a little bit lower on your legs. You're straight to the legs, you know. Maybe it's tight and serve. Go for big serve. Okay. With slides or bad is good. try to, if you go again, try to find your serve timing. You know, you lost a bit of time. I see that there is no energy. There is no racket speed.
Okay.
And you kind of, you don't follow through well.
Okay.
All right.
Fine. Use your serve. Good toss. Not too much effort. Give me good serve.
Bashaka riding here to serve on the near side for the ridge. Going to Lacoste, and that's the forehand side that's been letting her down, but she's been hitting and accelerating well enough. If she can find the right technique, she'll be fine. Drop shot of riding comes in. At least it's only +1 going to the ridge.
And that's the most individualized coaching we've heard, JY.
Sometimes, you know, call these timeouts and you feel like you're forced to say something just because you call the timeout. But a lot of times you just need to see more things play out. And sometimes it's okay to just say, just trying to stop momentum, taking a break. So now he's finding his footing and understanding his players and what's going on a little bit more tonight, so he can be more impactful with the coaching he's providing. Lacoste serves to a riding. Return goes long. Fortune with the 15-point lead. So Lacoste is serving well, backhand side solid. She finds the forehand. She's going to put it together and be a dangerous player. Riding's going to maintain that center court position and try to dominate. Lacoste angling the court up, goes down the line. Lacoste puts on the run one more time, but Riding doing a great job. Great backhand.
And great movement, actually, from Lacoste. She played a great point there, I thought, but just very good patience from Bashaka Riding. Just struggling with that serve. And we have another substitution.
Fourth fault of the night. Game's doing well. Forehand, backhand, I think Riding's doing just fine. That serve's just letting her down. Hasn't found that spin.
And why not try an underhand serve?
We saw that with the Inferno and the way they used it with Ushuaia Arcanata just a couple times. Get some balls in play. It's not easy to just hit winners on these world-class athletes, and sometimes they overthink that. Don't give their opponent the opportunity.
If anything, actually, sometimes it is stressful to return an underhand serve.
42-29, Rafael Lacoste, University of Nebraska, coming in from Canada. Great doubles player, but also really solid singles player. They're trying to follow up Victoria Rodriguez from Mexico, who gave them a great start. Kiana Motosoma from Florida State has not played this season until tonight. And not only that, did such a good job in practice. Earned her the starting opportunity, and so far has the most minutes for her team. Sophie Chang, their #1 pick, out for the night, battling a back injury that came out just as the season was starting. Finally had to rest. Somebody else is going to have to step up for Team Ridge on the women's side.
And I wonder how different it would be if Sophie Chang was in, especially being so dominant in that doubles. We'll see how they go without her.
We're going to see a substitution. Lacoste is going to come out. And Rian Newborn going to come in. Newborn's first serve of the night. Handles it well to the Motosono forehand. Spins it down the line. Looking to take her time at this point, work her way into this arc. Not going to overplay. Just move around, put some balls in play, warm up the body. No warm up at Intense, so they have to find different ways to get their body ready to play at the highest level possible. Fortune up by 11, but they were up by more. Motosono starting to play some more consistent tennis. Off the net, serve goes in at Intense. We play the Let's.
Motosono is playing freer for sure, but it's just about having big targets here.
The way she's loading there just looks like a confident player. She is ready to connect and ready to make a run for her team. We'll see if she can find it before Newburn picks up her level of tennis. Again, good acceleration, just hasn't been connecting it. You see the trust in her shots. Fortune still up 13. Final 30 seconds. Not a lot of time left before we get to men's singles. Newborn going to work this point. Throw Motosono all the way back with some heavy topspin shots. That one lands short. short one more time. A little bit deeper, Montesano stays back. Inside out, gonna come to the net, swing volley opportunity, +2, winner for the Ridge. Final 7 seconds, will she try to sneak in another point? 4, 3, 2, 1, and the toss will not go up. They are going to let her play it out, and they're going to reward her with that point. That is going to be the end of the ball. Close one. Montesano stepping up a little bit.
Yeah, Montesano actually playing really well for her first arc of the season, but I do think it's no match for how many points Victoria Rodriguez put up for her team. And Rafael Lacasse actually played pretty well. Rianne went in pretty late, so she didn't really get the chance to play that many points. But overall, not a terrible start from Ridge, just better from Fortune right now.
Yeah, and a lot thanks to Rodriguez. Great performance. We'll see with Youssef Rion, one of the best players in the league, coming in for the Ridge. They're very excited to see him come in. We'll see him shortly when we come back.
Thursday, June 25th.
We are here at Assembly. The Intense League has taken over.
Back, baby!
What a defensive shot by Stites.
Fast, it's loud, and it's electric in here.
Oh my God! Red Panda!
Are you a little nervous? You know, shaky mustachio, man?
Unbelievable atmosphere out here.
Fire it up!
We got this!
Outriders are stunned. Oh my gosh, what a night. The Fortune final point.
It's honestly the first time we played together, we killed it.
This was incredible.
This is absolutely insane.
Intense tennis, baby. It's tennis. Turned up.
Oh.
Gonna be great.
I'm gonna do my best.
The stain? Oh, well, anyway.
What's it stain?
Our enemies.
I don't know why I did. It's supposed to be a mountain, like cliff. I ruined it.
This is a horse. This is a guy riding it and holding a rope. Pretty clear.
I don't even think you guys know what it is.
Smash.
A fist and fire.
Yeah. Freeze. Ice. It's freeze.
Novak Djokovic ripping his shirt open. This now looks like a stick figure in a V-neck.
This is an inferno. Oh, it's technically a tornado. It looks like a pigtail. Imagine fire coming out of it. It's really intense.
Intense is brought to you by Solaris, founding partner and official focus and education partner of Intense. Welcome back to Assembly Yards, where the Fortune are taking on the Ridge. Fortune with a 10-point lead. And this weekend, Trey Boston, Pulse partner for the Intense League, came into town, and how much fun it was. Check it out.
Okay, now listen, can we expect you to get out there one day? Maybe Owen influences you?
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
I did tennis camp.
Oh, listen, you hear that? We did tennis camp. We're on to something new. Next thing you know, my guy Wyatt's going to be a dog out here.
I like how it's fast. I like the fast pace and stuff. Like,
you don't get to take your time. You got to just do it, you know? Like, there's not time enough.
Hey, man, that's what makes it intense.
Hey, it's the best. Tennis is a great lifelong sport. Great way to build muscle, stay in shape. And Vita Coco goes along great with that.
Hey, listen, there's only one, I'm telling you, just one drink that we want here at Intense. We're filling it up. Vita Coco, let's go.
Let's go.
And there's a look at our women's singles bolts. Great performance by Victoria Rodriguez. Plus 12 on the night. 24-18, 22-18 in those first two bolts. The Fortune have a 10-point lead. Men's singles is going to be coming up. We'll see what the Fortune are going to put out. It looks like Sam Nicholson might be going in, judging by how he's being coached up by Claudio Pistolesi. Sam Nicholson was a 2025 MVP, but Youssef Rian being one of the best players of this league. What do you think about that move, Maria?
This is interesting because Nicholson actually hasn't played that much. Yes, he did tremendously well last year, but it's been a year since then, so maybe this is a tactic. We saw Kiana Motosono come in as well, who hadn't played at all, so it seems like this is the way that Claudio is going to manage his team tonight.
The beauty of Intense with the substitutions and the matchups that coaches are trying to manage and the different styles of play. On the far side, it is Roberto Cid for the Fortune, who's been doing a great job for his team. Roberto's #4 overall singles player in this league. And when he gets going, it is just tough because of his explosiveness, his offensiveness, but his movement at the same time. It's going to be a really difficult matchup. But if anybody's going to want to take him on, it's going to be the 2025 MVP. Great backhand down the line by Nicholson. Cid from all the way back. Able to find his heavy inside-out forehand. Likes to camp out over there and find his inside-outs and inside-ins. From the Dominican Republic, represented his team in Davis Cup, played at USF. All the Grand Slams. If there's anybody that can show up in a big-time moment, it's going to be him for the Fortune.
Both players very calm right now, very composed, and this is probably actually the least energy we've seen from the benches, especially coming from an arc that we had previously that was just so high energy. It concerns me a little bit because we've noticed that energy is just so important here in how momentum shifts.
49-40, Cid with the fist pump towards the sideline, up by 9. 8 minutes remaining in this first of two 10-minute men's singles bolts. Shazza's going to step in, backhand down the line. Second time he hurts him with that shot. Likes to try to neutralize. Nicholson goes down the line right at the Cid forehand. But Cid is just redirecting cross line, cross, putting him on the run. Finally gets to the Cid backhand.
And that's that change of pace that just makes Roberto Cid so good, but that's a great response there from Sam Nicholson.
Tricky when you go slice down the line to get to the forehand. Could not execute. Point for the Ridge. Great serving by Nicholson. Nicholson starting to play better. And Kelly, you've been hearing a lot about Nicholson and how he's been practicing and getting ready.
Well, you hit on it earlier when you said he has probably circled this matchup with Roberto Cid. And in bumping to him earlier, now he's going to be facing Jess Flores here. But Roberto was a guy he was looking forward to kind of seeing how this played out with him. And it was funny, JY, I feel like you'll appreciate this, and Maria too. When I said, hey, I thought you played a lot better in your last arc, how did you feel? And he goes, well, you know, I just haven't been perfect yet. Perfect. And we get a sub here as Youssef is in. But yeah, it's hard to find that perfect arc, isn't it? The perfect play.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to find it. He definitely found it for a few moments last year, putting up some great performances. But for now, Jesse Flores is going to be in against Youssef Rian. Rian on the near side for the Ridge. J-Flo on the far side for the Fortune. J-Flo had a tough performance, -21 last time for the Fortune. Did well mixed doubles to help that, plus minus, but in singles just really struggled. He's going to get the call right now to get sitter break, and let's see if he can step in and help the Fortune get back to that double-digit lead that they used to have.
J-Flo, just such a powerful, powerful player. It's just about how many balls he's going to be able to make. But if he's able to be that consistent in points, it's going to be difficult for Rian. But Rian has just been so solid and really hasn't had any streakiness yet this season.
Tries to step inside the line, hits that return long. Huge kick. Jumping up high from the back fence. Rian puts it back in play. Neutralizes. J-Flo goes down the line. Looking like he's starting to let it go. Puts Rian on the run. Point for the Fortune. Kick, serve, and volley comes in. Too good by Rian. Going right at the J-Flo forehand. 2 points in a row for the Ridge.
And J-Flo stays so far in on returns. Sometimes he has too big of a backswing and overhits.
This is the first time we've seen Youssef not finding his rhythm. I wonder if that goes back to they haven't played inside this arena in over a week.
That definitely plays into nerves too, especially like I've previously said, if you play a first round and then you have a day off, it almost feels like you're playing a first round again in traditional tennis. So here, having not played for a week, it makes you like overthink things when you come back to the court.
Good kick out wide. They'll have to replay that point. Fortune with the 7-point lead. And J-Flo, he wants to try to find his way to the net, but sometimes it can get a little bit out of control. When he gets it going, it can be high energizing, motivating tennis for his team. But at the same time, it can also go the other way. J-Flo trying to stay in defense, playing the point, drop shot, Rian comes in forward, volley, cross court, into the net.
And once he does get a few points back to back to back, then when we see his excitement and his just energy that he brings really come to play, and it translates to his box as well.
Big kick, huge man. J-Flo's kick right now is just jumping up so high. But Rian is just doing a great job of neutralizing, getting into points. Slice battle, Flores going to come to the net, angle passing shot. Flores going to get their volley. Wow, plus 2 by the Ridge. Great angle there and the athleticism by J-Flo, but not enough. He's going to take a bench. Roberto Cid is going to be in.
We just saw those splits really from Jesse Flores, right? And I think I mentioned to you off the court at some point, right? He's the big into yoga guy, huge into yoga. It's actually really fun if you follow him on social media. He does some of the most incredible things. I don't know if either of you are yogis, but stands to reason, the flexibility, and certainly I'm imagining the hip rotation and everything that's involved in your core here in tennis. Certainly the yoga plays into that as well. So yeah, Jesse Flores, I think said he picked it up in about 2019 and has been big after it ever since. So there you go.
I'll check it out. I'm a little bit more of a bench and curls kind of guy, but I'll check out the yoga.
Big respect actually to J-Flo. I don't have the patience for yoga, but that's really good for him.
60-51. Fortune with a 9-point lead. Kick serve, Nicholson back in, doing a great job tonight handling those returns. Good job down the line. Bigger defense by Sid. Defense to offense, point the other way. Fortune up by 10. Body forehand this time, staying away from that great backhand of Nicholson, who gets the missed return. Double digits once again up for the Fortune. Stretches again, and now the mix-up works well. The Celestis want a timeout as the Fortune now have a double-digit lead.
From the defense, you guys are too far. I know it's easy to say, not easy to do, but we have to find a way. If we get like this, they're going to be 15 points before double is too much. We have a chance to one ball to come back close to them, okay?
Let's trust each other,
Yeah. Okay, you want to stay or maybe I put him in back? One more inning. Okay, let's go. Give me good return, good serve, and first ball. Stay in the rally.
Sounds like Nicholson's going to finish this one out. 1:20 left in this first of two 10-minute men's singles bolts. (2025) MVP on the near side, and Nicholson up against one of the front runners for the MVP on the male side this year, Roberto Cid. Cid up by 12, serving it up. Kick into the backhand, and the mix-up that went 2-4 and a couple points ago is now just making Nicholson think twice. A couple missed returns. Cid playing quick, feeling the momentum building.
And Nicholson is so powerful and has very flat strokes, so he has to time it really well on that Roberto Cid serve.
Cid aggressive into the point. +2 by Ridge. Frustration turns into success. Nicholson trying to get things going with under a minute remaining. Kick serve into the backhand. Cid just doing a good job. He works both corners so well with that forehand. Makes it so difficult. You're going to go down the line off a return. You got to do it well. You did not do it well enough. Made it easy for Cid to put him on the run. Cid looks up at the clock, understands they're up by 14. Going to take his time, work this clock. Kick into the backhand one more time. Multiple returns being missed ever since he started to mix up. Even just once, big impact. Multiple returns, just not even giving Cid the chance to play. Fist pump to the sideline, and Maria the Fortune are up by 16.
Yeah, and the Ridge is clearly not happy by that. Just too many sprayed mistakes there by Roberto Cid, just serving so well. It's hard to return that serve. I think he's going to keep staying in for as long as he can.
Now we'll see what the Ridge are going to do to try to counter this Cid performance, because they're down by 16. It's going to be tough for them. They got to get something going soon. We'll find out when we come back.
Here we go now. Good legs, big targets. Let's go. Come on! Come on, we find our way. We find our way to them, man. Let's go.
And Kelly, one thing you know, when you play that ball up high, the next one will be shorter. Be aggressive with that one.
Okay. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, outwork this team. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You're in, you're in. All three of these girls, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
Especially, use both sides, okay? But what she's not doing is make for a ball. She's not coming up to it. You get up to that ball.
All right, let's go.
Center line athletic Mike DeMoma with Coach Tim Siegel there. Has his team up by 16. Youssef Rion got a little bit more of a pep in his step after that break. Flores coming in, risky. He got pulled out wide after a big kick, so to try to follow it in, very difficult. Was fortunate enough that it wasn't the other way.
And J-Flo, when he's able to connect, it's so good. It's just about getting his legs set up like that. He's just kind of jumping up a little bit on that forehand, where I'd like to see him just stay in more, especially with Yusuf Rian, who's just so solid.
Steps inside the line, tries to be aggressive. Rian forehand just overspins. It seems to be short-arming some of these forehands and not following through well enough. Seems to be shadowing it a little bit. They're down 14. Great backhand return. Going to run around, try to hit this forehand a little bit better this time. Gets a short ball inside in. Does not come to the net. Smart decision because Flores defended well, but now Rian's all the way at the baseline. Flores in complete control. Is it going to be a +2? No, only +1, but still, the Fortune loved that.
Wow, so much bounce on that Jessie Flores serve too, but unfortunately just going for too much there.
Sets up the aggressive forehand, puts him on the run one more time. Does not follow it in. Rian just defending and keeping it so deep. That's textbook defense, world class. Great job, point for the Ridge. These players stepping up, playing some good tennis.
And that return hard down the middle is super effective.
Off the net, unfortunate. Would have had a better look at a volley. No matter, point for the Ridge. This time going right at the body, prevents Flores from having a good hit. Somehow Flores just continues to put Rian on the run. Look at that defense, redirecting. He finds his way into the net and missed that opportunity. Not easy to go with the inside-out backhand volley.
Right play for sure. Very tough position to be in. Just about tapping it to the other side too. I think he tried to make it look a little bit too pretty.
Great kick, Rian steps up, had it, missed it, really would have loved it. They're needing a +2, they're down by 16. Huge kick, free point, Fortune up by 17. Nicholson going to be in this time. And he's changing rackets? Is he changing rackets? Is it my imagination?
No, I think he had that same one before. But before, I think he was playing with Wilson. Tonight, he's been playing with that one.
Okay. That just caught that 18-point lead for the Fortune. Nicholson all the way back. Flores doing a much better job this time, coming back from his -21 performance the other night. This time doing much better, settling in singles.
And we see Roberto Cid actually coaching Jessie Flores here. Sure, they've done a lot of bonding, the two of them, and have become really, really close.
The amount of missed returns, and it's hard to call them unforced error returns because these serves are heavy, they're aggressive, and considering they're only one serve, this is really tough and just high-level serving by the Fortune. So they're missing these returns, but they got to figure something out.
At the same time, though, I'm not sure it's a great play to put Nicholson back in just because he's just missed so many returns. I mean, can't find the court right now on the returns.
And Gabriel Cucalon gonna jump in. His first action in singles. Did not play in their previous arc last week. In week one, did get a little bit of time in doubles. Now he's gonna get it in singles. Let's see what he can do for his team. They're down 22. Celestia's just throwing the kitchen sink right now, trying to find something. Because the Fortune are just doing a great job across the board, no matter who's on the court.
And different look here with Cucalon being lefty, going a little higher, different spin to Jessie Flores, but Jessie's just really starting to feel it tonight.
He's feeling it, he's dancing, he's shaking, but there's still a lot of time left. Coach Siegel's going to try to keep him focused.
Wow.
Ace. another kick serve out wide, and it's difficult. Very smart the way he uses that short kick wide. You know, lefties are traditionally trying to cover that middle so they can return the backhand, but Flores not afraid to go right at that forehand, getting some more free points. Drop shot volley going to bring Cucalone in, and he gets there. Angle.
Ooh, almost had it.
Good kick once again. Multiple free points going wide right at the Cucalone forehand. Rion going to get back in. Nicholson and Cucalone short stints. They are out. A 29-point lead, and just for the serving of the Fortune, Siegel just letting Flores ride. And finally, a gift. They'll give him a little bit of a break, a big come on, especially after last week's performance. He was very unhappy with that. And to come back, and now Sid with fresh legs, it's going to be tough to handle, but Rion's going to do his best.
And this is the number 2 and the number 3 overall picks for the men's. Rion is 2, Roberto is 3. Very high level matchup.
Topspin lob, Sid's going to get there. Between the legs. Great point by both players, but the Ridge still down 28. Final 3 minutes before women's doubles takes the court and just gives it back. Rion is definitely feeling some of the pressure. He knows he has to play not just good tennis, but his best tennis to make up for what the rest of his team has not been able to help him with. And I think he's just pressing a little bit.
And Rion and Sid actually not playing, in my opinion, as well as they have played the last couple. And you could see that in the frustration from Rion.
Good aggressive shot. +2 for the Ridge. Kick out wide, serve and volley. There's a volley winner. 4 points in a row for the Ridge. And finally some energy from the bench. And Coach Siegel for the Fortune will call a timeout before this goes on any longer.
Mark, well done.
That was brilliant, Coach.
That's good. Good? Go, boys. You want one more time? 2 points, here you go. Okay. All right. Yeah? Go. Ready? Oh, you want it? No, you stay in. No, you feel good? Okay. Because I may be good in the back end.
Whatever you need me, Coach. Hey, you play, you got your back.
Hey,
just know that.
If not, I'll put him back in.
Yeah.
You know? All right, let's go.
Agree.
Let's extend it. Let's go.
Come on, man. Let's keep it.
This is the comments I've seen Coach Siegel the entire season.
Well, and I think his team actually calms him down too. And I don't know if it was Sid or if it was Flores, but one of them said, "Wherever you need me, coach." And I think that's just being a really, really good student. And that to me is really trusting your coach.
Ridge won 4 points in a row, but still down by 25. Youssef Rion on the near side, Florida State All-American, serving it up to the All-American from USF. And it just seems that anytime the Ridge are about to get on a little bit of a run, they give it right back. That was a look that Rion's going to be thinking about after tonight's arc. Minute and a half remaining. Rion just doesn't look comfortable on that forehand side. Just trying to figure out how to follow through it. Either overly just spins it, gets stuck, or just hits it way too long. He needs to find this side before the night is over.
And he actually asked for a new racket there. I don't know if he's just not feeling his racket. Sometimes you just feel uncomfortable and you don't know why.
We go back to this, their first arc since last Friday. Fortune did get to play earlier this week. Now they did lose, but still they've been in this arena, getting more comfortable in the format. They've played an extra time and showing good forehand by Rion, starting to find a little bit of better tennis. Maybe the racket is going to help a little bit. And Sid's going to take a break. Jesse Flores in for the Fortune. Off the net, goes in. We play it. Drop shot to bring Flores in. He will get there down the line. Just wide. Final 35 seconds.
And Rion playing his maximal time here, but not his maximum potential.
Flores in, serves and volley. Volley once again, and the lob, and oh no. Flores gonna walk it to the sideline with a 28-point lead. Maria, what do you think about how that bolt finished?
I just think that was Flores' show. I think he played incredibly well. He didn't necessarily start out amazing. He had a few mistakes in the beginning, but he really found his rhythm and just played really, really well.
Yeah, more importantly, Sid's getting the help he needs. Sid with a good performance, but he needed somebody else to also back him up in men's singles, and Jesse Flores is providing that, coming back from a big -21, and now with a big positive night, and Kelly Kroll's with Jesse now.
Certainly, Jesse, you guys really gave yourselves a nice cushion after the men's bolts. What did you like best about the way you guys were playing in those matchups?
I think it's about who just steps up on any day. And today, I guess I had the hot hand. Yes, our last match is Roberto. Match before that, whole team. So, you know what? Happy to get it done for my team. Serving really well and giving them no looks on my serve. And honestly, we're just taking it to them, being aggressive.
Things you worked on this week, or just tonight it felt right?
Worked on it a lot this week, and it also feels a little extra special tonight. So want to keep it going and get the job done.
That's good. We really like the dances. Do those just come, or do you plan those out? I mean, be honest. Are you working on those at practice as well?
Don't tell anyone, but no, I feel the music, I hear the music, I got to move. I can't stay still. So love the music, love the energy of Intense, and let's keep going.
We love it as well. Best of luck. Thank you so much, guys.
A happy Jesse Flores, but the night is not over. We still got 3 more doubles bolts that are coming up. The Ridge going to try to make a push and see if they can come out with a comeback victory. Intense is brought to you by Emory Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of Intense. Welcome back to the Intense Arena inside Assembly Yards at Atlanta, Georgia. The Fortune off to a great start tonight, 98-70. It's been a really fun week here in week 3 as we get to look ahead at week 4. Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Altitude and Sting, Outriders Inferno. Then Friday and Saturday, we got the big-time doubleheaders. The Smash and the Rips get to come back after they got their first wins, but then the Freeze are riding hot, and then the Fortune and Outriders, they had a great buzzer-beater opening weekend night, and they get to go head-to-head one more time. Coach Siegel getting his ladies ready. Rafael Lacoste, Victoria Rodriguez, and on the far side, Kiana Motosomo and Bashak are riding, and on the near side, Ridge got a lot of score to make up.
And I'm curious to see how much Kiana is going to move off of that aggressive ball that Araden hits.
Ten minutes here for women's doubles, men's doubles after, then mixed doubles to finish off. Big serve off the net goes in, even better return by Victoria. Swinging volley, that ball was going long, but it's coming so fast. Motosono just couldn't even get the racket out of the way. Instincts just took over.
And I want to see Rafi moving a lot here. I know Chelly's going to move. She always moves at the net, and she does a great job of messing with her opponents with how much. There it is! That's what I'm looking for. Thank you.
Serve out wide, a ride and ready. Good volley by Motosono, but Lacoste everywhere right now. Motosono with the bounce. Rodriguez is going to get there. Inside of the court, Lacoste moves. Block 2 for the Fortune!
And that's what we've been looking for from her. That's kind of what's been lacking. She did it in the mixed doubles in that first arc, but her energy has been a little bit low in this doubles and previously, but tonight is just so much better, and the way that she's moving. And unlucky there, 2-pointer there for Team Ridge. They're going to need that one.
Miss hit backhand return winner counts as 2. Doesn't matter if you meant to do it or not. Ridge are looking for anything to get back into this. There's enough time, but is there enough tennis inside of them to push it? 4 points in a row for the Ridge.
Really good eye there from Kiana, and just compact swing. Gosh, she has such pretty strokes.
Overhead opportunity for a ride-in. +2, 6 in a row.
We see Jessie Flores actually showing Victoria Rodriguez to move in closer. And I think that's 100% correct. You have to take the net away. You have to stay as close to the net as possible.
After winning 7 points in a row, the Ridge finally give one up. Lacoste to serve to a ride-in. Victoria Rodriguez signals. She's at the net for the Fortune. Lacoste wants to signal one more time. Big serve, but no spin. Fault. Only one serve here at Intense. Great serve by Rodriguez. Great response movement. Lacoste with the poach. Great 1-2 combo.
Great teamwork there. Exactly like you said it, JY.
Good backhand by Rodriguez. Leans in, goes right at a ride and pops it up. Just spins it calmly back to Motosono. Poach again by Lacoste. The confidence, the movement. This is the energy that they've been looking for. 107.80.
And this is a different Lacoste than we've seen, JY. Really, really good. Ooh, great serve, too. She's going for a little bit more, and she's making more.
Down the line, Rodriguez ready. Pickup going right at her. Over swings. 107.81. Ridge to serve. Good serve one more time, going right at Montesano. She would love to have that one back. Sometimes it's so difficult when it barely goes over the net. Your eyes don't quite catch it, and the Ridge are going to have a timeout.
Get a default and we'll pass it.
Intense fans, we want to see you on the big screen. Scan the QR code on the video board and upload your best Intense pick for a chance to see yourself featured during the game.
Right. If you come first, she feels the pressure of you, then you go, okay? All right? Because we're not going to give up any twos. We're not giving up any twos, all right? Let's go.
Are you Mike? Dame.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
We're seeing a little bit of coaching from the players now, too. The team's getting involved. We see Sophie Changsta, obviously double specialist, so much good in her resume on the doubles court. But also, Oren Vassar spreading some wisdom to his team.
And Sophie Chang, while she's been recovering with an injury for the past couple months, was spending some time coaching. That's what kept her in the game until she was healthy enough to get back to playing, passing on that wisdom to her team. They're down 108-82. Montesano to serve. Lacoste to return, bouncing with their feet, playing with great energy tonight. Good acceleration. Montesano forces it line, point for the Fortune.
JY Maria, you guys have mentioned the back for Sophie. She did point out to me that the last arc, of course, we saw her play more minutes than she had at any point this season. Certainly felt it this week. This morning, she said it's really a day-by-day thing when she wakes up, how she's feeling. And this morning, it did not feel good. And it was one of those situations where having 8 days, Coach Claudio can buy her a few more by sitting her out in this match and then hopefully have her ready for the rest of the season, as we all hope to see her out here on the court. Such a great talent, and hate to see it being used on the sideline cheering only. So hopefully she's back in soon.
Good volley by Ryden Rodriguez. Lacoste ready, going big right back at her. Nothing going the Ridge way right now, and Sophie Chang, we saw how well she can play in that first arc of the season when she got things going, got some minutes, got into doubles and mix, and helped close that out. So I know that team's going to want her, but that's a great serve by Rodriguez. Ryden, good return once again, point for the Ridge.
But we do see Sophie and Coach Pistolesti, even on the side, just kind of plotting, trying to figure out what's the best way for these girls to play. And I'm sure it'll be the same for the guys.
Lacoste and Rodriguez continue to stay in. We've seen no substitutions in doubles for either team. And it's been a close one, 15-13 in this bolt. The Ridge have actually been up by 2, the only bolt so far, but they have been able to maintain the lead. The problem is on the overall score, because it is cumulative scoring throughout the night across every category, the Fortune are shining. Annabelle Thomas, we see that first substitution in for a ride and just missed the post, gets the second one, point for the Ridge.
It's interesting because both of these teams really had their losses shaped by doubles in the last few arcs. So it's good to see Fortune just playing a lot better, but I think that's just because of the aggression that they've come out with, much more movement at the net, and they're getting a lot more looks because of that.
Better acceleration on the serve. That's something when we went back to women's singles. That's what Coach P. Sylvester was asking Thomas to do. Starting to get it now, but it's also not easy to just do every single time. She needs to warm up a little bit. She hasn't been playing since women's singles. Lacoste with the +2 post winner. So Thomas is going to need some reps. The problem is the score is not in their favor to allow for any kind of mistakes.
It's going to be a hard climb back here for Team Ridge, but we see the guys on the side already kind of planning their doubles plays and what to do.
Rodriguez, backhand down the line. continues to impose her will.
And that's just her specialty there. That is just so good.
Great serve by Lacoste with the fist pump. 118.90. Coach Siegel continuing to ride these two out. This women's doubles bolt is now tied. Big serve, no spin, no matter. It's in. Point for the Fortune. Great serve once again. Goes down the line. Lacoste covers. Rodriguez squeezing that middle. Montesano feeling that. Pulls it wide. Big serve one more time.
Huge serving from Rafael tonight. She's hitting it bigger, but she's making more. And I think that was the issue before. She was afraid to swing. And a lot of times that actually makes you miss a lot more. There she missed, but she's hitting huge serves.
Acceleration across the board. Definitely the message was sent. You need energy on acceleration on every single shot. She's maintained that throughout the whole night. Thomas to serve. Much better this time, but just too good of a return from Lacoste. Could not execute. Final 25 seconds before men's doubles. The Fortune have now also taken the lead in the women's doubles bowl. Return cross. Lacoste poaches. Montesano ready. Swinging volley by Lacoste. Point for the Ridge. Final 5 seconds. Will she squeeze it in? She looks at the scoreboard. And it's going to roll all the way down. She's not going to be able to sneak in that other point. And Maria, the Fortune, continue to maintain their lead.
And I'm not sure what you do here if you are Ridge. I think you just have to be way more aggressive and just take some risk, especially in this men's doubles. But it's going to be tough to go against Sid and Flores. I'm assuming they will be in.
Well, I think for the Ridge, I think you just have to take it 1 point at a time. Let those 2 pointers come to you and to see what the night holds out. When we come back, we got men's doubles. Inside the Intense Arena, the Fortune have a 122-93 lead, but a great night of action. We got our Pulse partner and league ambassador in town with us, Trey Boston with Kelly Kroll.
We certainly do. Trey, you just can't get enough of this Intense, can you?
It's intense, so I got to be in the action.
Tell me tonight what you've been up to, because last night you were walking around getting to know the fans, and you were taking a seat at the booth. Tonight you've been doing
more content, getting the crowd involved, keeping them going, just like right now. So for me, I got to be in this. I got to be in the action just like you, all over the place.
I feel you. So, okay, playing in the NFL, there were games that at times would get out of hand maybe a little bit. But in those moments, there's still teaching moments, right? Yes. Ways to grow. Yes. How did you approach that?
Yeah, I mean, every game, your losses, you got to learn the lessons. And it's always how you finish. It's not how you start. So for me, you got to find ways in these games to build momentum, whether it goes into the next game or whether you figure out some stuff. Sometimes you got to throw in the young guys, and they give you a different bit of flavor that next week you say, hey, I know who I'm going with because I see the heart. heart that this team has.
I like that. Now, I should probably know this, but throughout your careers, injuries, how did you push through them?
Yeah.
If you had them, how did you keep yourself involved with the team?
Injuries, you're always going to be injured in football. Get up and let's keep going. Again, it shows the heart. You got to go out there. You got a team who you got to fight for. And as best as you can fight. But the next means nothing. You can't go. We got to believe in our teammates and them getting the job done.
When you have heard the coaches, because I know sometimes we go mic'd up and you've heard some of them, what do you like about the coaching, or what are you learning about the way different coaches out here approach things philosophically?
Yeah, I love them being able to coach them up in a way that they're responsive to. Like Marcelo, he's such a great coach when it comes to the details, but not only giving them the details inside the game, but then being able to love on them and let them know that they're able to do it. You know, when you give that, installation to your team that, hey, I believe in you, but hey, these are the 2-3 things you got to fix, and we can get the job done. It allows the players to take that onto the court.
Man, you'd be a heck of a coach, too. You could have done just about anything, right? Last but not least, it's been fun learning some of the superstitions that some of these players have. What about you? Any in your playing days?
I can say not really. Like, you got a job to do. What your superstition is, hey, get in your playbook. It's about your attitude, your preparation, and your effort. That inner ape, if you can control those 3 things, it's all about getting the job done after that.
I love it. Well, if he didn't pump you up, nothing is going to tonight. Trey, thank you so much.
Let's go. Vamos!
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Trey. No one better to be a part of this league than Trey Boston. Sam Nicholson, Yusef Rion on the near side for the Ridge. Battling back against the Fortune. Jesse Flores, Roberto sitting on the far side. Rion goes for the post, but Sid overhits, point for the Ridge.
And it's going to be extremely helpful if Nicholson can just put a few more balls in the court here. He's spraying some balls tonight, and I think he needs to actually take a little bit of pace off. Ooh, he almost had that one, though.
I think we're going to see a lot of movement, a lot of risk, a lot of bravery from the Ridge because they have no other choice with the scoreboard like this. And the performances that we've seen from Jesse Flores and Roberto Sid combined with the solidness of Victoria Rodriguez. It's going to be really tough for the Ridge, but they got a little bit of time left on the clock to see what they can do. Angle volley, Rion's going to get there. That lob goes on the line, and Nicholson is going to lob this back. It goes in.
No way.
And what a point by both. Nicholson thought that ball was going out. It did look like it was going out, but still, in these moments, you cannot take anything for granted. Fortune maintain a 29-point lead.
And I just love to see how physical Team Fortune continues to be, even if they do have this lead. And they need to know, because when they came back from down 22 points in that first arc of the season, they kept believing. So they need to know here, too, that, hey, anyone can come back at any time in this format. We got to keep the energy. So good.
That's not going to help. We've seen some lobs being thrown up by Yusef tonight. You know, he's just trying, that's that traditional tennis instinct to just do anything you can to make them play. But a lot of times here at the intense format where winners count as +2s, it's not the best thing to do. So it's going to take him a little bit of time to override those instincts and create new ones as a Fortune up by 31. That kick serve makes it so tough to return. We've seen so many free points earned on his serve as Coach Pisolesi is going to take a timeout.
Fans, stay connected with Intense all year long.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
On social platforms, Facebook, Instagram.
We need the 2 points. Now we have 30 points behind, so the way you're doing is good. Just try to be more wise and not make lob and be ready at the net.
Behind the scenes content.
You listening?
Just search for Intense or Intense Tennis.
Yeah, ready at the net to put the ball away. We can get closer. It's different to lose 30 points or lose 15 points. Okay? So we want to do all the way, and you can do that. Okay? So let's take any possible hold to get 2 points, and we do it. Okay? Stay focused. Stay focused, guys. Let's go.
Claudio Pisolesi trying to make a push forward. As we look at these standings, we see the Ridge don't want to go 1-2. And then for the Fortune, they were 2-0 coming into this week, lost another one at 3-1. They would be tied for first place with the Freeze, who played earlier tonight with that incredible buzzer beater win at the very last point. Something in tennis you do not usually see, but intense. We've seen it multiple times this season. Rion +2 for the Ridge. Maybe a little bit of motivation from his coach there, getting them going.
A little bit of tough love there from Claudio Pistolesi, but the gist of it is that he really wants them to just try to go for those 2-pointers and stop hitting lobs. And I agree with the lob thing. I think if you can go for 2-pointers, great, but most of all, just don't let them get 2-pointers.
Rion's trying to find his way to be aggressiveness, but this is what the clock does. This is what the scoreboard does. It's what it can make you feel that traditional tennis does not give you. They know they have to step it up immediately. Clock is running out on them. Rion right now is just overplaying. I mean, he's an All-American doubles player, #2 in the country in college tennis, but sometimes you can only do so much.
And there's pressure that comes with that too, right, JY? You just want to perform so well, and you want to be the leader of your team, and sometimes that ends up having a negative type of sentiment on you.
And Flores and Sid, it's so tough. When you have a big lead, a lot of times what athletes do is they start to lose their focus a little bit. They start to lose a couple points because it doesn't matter so much. They loosen up, and that's where comebacks happen. And these two are just staying absolutely locked in right now, playing every point as if the score is tied, if not, like they're down.
Just seems like Team Ridge is really kind of running out of options here.
Well, I think they're running out of belief, because look how well Sid and Flores are serving, just making it so difficult to find that offensive opportunity that makes them feel like they can do something. And when you see players do that, it's just demoralizing. You're trying to be professional. You're trying to maintain a positive look. But what they're doing on the other side of the court is truly special right now.
And sometimes maybe if they were on their own on a singles court, they would feel like they would be able to explode a little bit, but they know here they can't be negative when they have a team behind them, and I understand where they're coming from, but Fortune is just playing too well right now, and I love the energy that they continue to have. They're not necessarily loud, but you can see that they're fist pumping, and they just look confident.
When's the last time you saw them hit an unforced error?
It's been a long time, JY.
That's not an unforced error.
No.
That's just Nicholson taking a huge cut. That's a forced error created by the Ridge. And any neutral ball that is there for the Fortune, they put it in play, and it just makes it so tough. That's the first one. He just went for it down the line because he knows that Rion's trying to approach and create +2s. 145, 105.
And what I love from that is we can't even figure out when's the last time he hit an unforced error, and he hits one. He's frustrated by it. He doesn't want to accept that from himself, and that just makes him such a good player. Woo!
Backhand down the line, +2 for the Fortune. J-Flow time. Overhead, +1 for the Fortune. Little apologies. Fortune, I think he just got Rion on the racket, but that's the last thing you want if you're Rion at a point like this.
Gets him right back.
148, 108. Under 2 minutes remaining before mixed doubles comes in to finish it off. Rion with the fault. That's going to be his only third of the night. Keeping that count low, but just shows how efficient the Fortune have been from the ground. And even though the Ridge have actually had a pretty solid serving night, the Ridge have just been so good, especially off the return side and the serving side of the Fortune when you combine the two. Fortune serving so well, and then Ridge just struggling to put balls in play, put returns in play, and that's the biggest difference maker of the night.
I'm confused about what happened there, though. I think there was miscommunication because Nicholson didn't move at all, but Yusuf was trying to switch.
Yusef's just taking every chance possible. He knows he's got nothing to lose. If he senses it, he's going for it. But it's a problem for the Fortune. They know that he feels that way, and they know that they can take a lot more down-the-line opportunities. Goes down the line one more time. Sid comes in forward. Too big and too tough for Nicholson to handle. Final 45 seconds. The Fortune are staying locked in. J-Flow to serve to Nicholson. Big kick. Gets it down, gets it in. Nicholson just struggling with the speed of doubles. Like the forehand swing, it's not the biggest loop, but it's got a lot of whip. So if he doesn't get that whip in time, he tends to miss-hit it. Final 20 seconds. Rion serves quick, but he took a look. He took his eye off the ball. He actually ended up looking at the Fortune. I don't know if he got confused. Ends up miss-hitting that serve because you only get one toss.
Trey Boston on the court. Maybe he'll be able to fire up the ridge here.
Not after that +2 by the Fortune, because they're going to throw another one down and throw a big lead, and it continues to go bigger as we have mixed doubles coming up. What do you think about this Fortune performance so far?
It's tough to beat Claudio Pistolesi right now because you've been trying so hard to coach your team and be tough on them, but at this point you also are kind of running out of solutions. And you know, if I'm them, I'd like to play all of their players. It's going to be very hard for them to come back from 47 points down, so I think that they should play all the players that haven't played too much yet, so at least they get some reps for the rest of the season, and we'll see what they can come up with after this short break.
Welcome back inside the Intense Arena. Final bolt of the night coming up. And this Fortune team has really come together. And Kelly, that's something that we can talk about, how they were going to bounce back from their recent loss.
Now that the Fortune and all of these teams have been here in Atlanta for a couple weeks now, it's not just getting things right on the court and coming together and bouncing back, but they're finding ways to do it off of the court as well. Team bonding moments, if you will, naturally. And Team Fortune found their way to one of my favorite places, very close to the heart, the bowling alley. They took it to the lanes, Team Fortune did. My understanding is Coach Siegel actually had the high game of the night, but Maria and JY, you'll have to tell me, I don't know from what I heard from some of the players that the tennis stroke and that the bowling release really play hand in hand. It can be kind of tricky. We had a lot of trick shots going on, trying to get the spin, but yeah, they got to keep going to the bowling alley to get better from what I understand. But you two bowlers over there, yay, nay?
I'm so good with the bumpers in.
Big nay for me. Big nay.
Well, I'll take you guys out there and show you how it's done, because there's a lot of bowlers in the Kroll family. So
it's a yay from you.
It's a yay from me. If you need a ringer, I'm in. I am in.
Well, we'll schedule our next production meeting there, and I think we need to give the bowling alley to the Ridge as well, because they're going to have to come up with something after this.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, I know Team Fortune, I think, Team Freeze had a hike planned for the weekend, and I asked Simon, I said, are you sure if it's like 90 degrees that the best idea is to hike Kennesaw Mountain? So still planning that out, okay?
Well, at Kennesaw Mountain, I got to give it credit. It is actually very shaded.
Okay, you've done that one. I'm proud of you, JY.
Look at me. Yep.
He did it this morning.
Did you take snacks like your apple and water with you or anything? Or?
And a double espresso.
Yes, okay.
at a picnic by myself, which is what the Ridge are probably dreaming about, because this right now is really tough for them. 9 minutes remaining and they're counting the clock down. Youssef Rion continues to play, and Rafael Lacoste and Jesse Flores in. The best mixed doubles pair for them, continuing to lead the way. They want to continue to build up momentum after a tough loss this week and just bring that confidence back in, get to first place, and bring that belief that they can win a championship. Great volley by Flores. Fortune up. Annabelle Thomas in on the near side.
It's interesting to me that they put Thomas in, not Morosono, just because Morosono really hits that. Well, Annabelle Thomas hits a very flat ball too, but I feel like Kiana has just been a little bit more steady tonight.
Down the line at Thomas off the neck, and +2 for the Ridge. No apologies considering the moment. Bounce back. They're going to go right into it. Quick serve by Rion. Lacoste is ready. Nope, not ready enough. Return into the net. Quick serve again, off the net, long. They're going to try to squeeze in every point right now. At any point will we see Jason Blando, and we haven't seen him play all season, getting in the lineup tonight. He is also a great doubles player, so if you're going to throw him in, it's a great time to do it. But I think Tim Siegel just wants to be a little bit more certain that they're going to lock this in.
Well, I'm pretty certain that they're going to lock this one in, JY.
Good return by Thomas. Flores ready up there. The reflex too fast. Rion could not get it back in play. Flores signals to Lacoste. Big serve into the body, makes it tough. Does it well. Rion back in. Aggressive volley +2. And Siegel with a quick timeout. He is hungry for more.
Intense We're going to see it.
Jason Blando walking over to the court.
No. You've got to stay in the ad. You're a dude. Yeah. I mean, come on. Hey, not only did Jason didn't know if he was subbing in for, he said, can I play the ad? I go, no, you got to play where. Let's go, Jason. Here we go.
We'd also like to thank our official tennis partner.
Jason Blando, a lot of smiles as he gets his first Intense League action. They're waiting for it, and no better opportunity right now to get some comfortable reps. His team has a big lead. He's certainly going to enjoy it and take his time as he works in.
And it's sweet to see his teammates really cheering him on. He's been waiting for this moment, and it's cute that they see that he's excited about it too.
By Thomas, only one serve, and Jason Blando's going to get in the serve. Big serve, good start. Two points in a row with Blando serving. 167-121. Lacoste signals to Blando. Rion continues to stay in. Blando, great volley, closes hard, just long. Victoria Rodriguez going to step in for Rafael Lacoste. Thomas goes right at Blando. They're smiling over there. They're watching that clock run down. They get to enjoy this for the Ridge. You see a lot of arms folded, a lot of silence over there. This is not a good night. Rion continues to play. He plays hard. That's what he does. That's why he's the leader of this team, especially in a difficult moment. He represents his professionalism extremely well.
He sure does. I assume it's going to be a tough post-match meeting there, JY?
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to figure something out. 2 losses in a row. They had a good start to the season. They're going to have to figure out their lineup. You know, a lot of changes. obviously does not help with Sophie Cheng not being in there, right? The player that she is, that definitely hurt them. But still, it seems, the lineup changes, very interesting. Throwing Kiana Motosono in very first time. I thought she did okay, actually.
She did. She actually did the best for her team out of the ladies.
Yeah, I mean, she's only -2.5 on the night. So considering that's your first time going in, and you look at what J-Flo did last time, he was -21. I think you'll take that -2 for a player coming in for the first time. But then it's just the other side. You needed somebody to play great, somebody to step up. Jason Blanda with a great volley, +1 for the Fortune. Who's going to be that person that really steps up big? Sam Nicholson, -20 on the night. That's a tough night. You look on the other side of the court. Roberto Sick, +12. Rodriguez, +12.5. Jessie Flores, +24. So when you go down the list outside of their #1 picks, they got big pluses and they got big help, and that makes it tough.
Well, I think tonight has been Jessie's best night. He's played so fearless, and he's just made a lot of balls as well.
Big forehand return. Thomas could barely get out of the way.
Another timeout here. Last one for Coach Pistolesi.
Pistolesi's going to get things organized with his team one final time. 4 minutes remaining. It's been a really fun week 3. A tough night for the Ridge right now. But this week 3 with the battles that we had, a couple first places on the line. Freeze doing an incredible job coming down to the final point earlier tonight. The smash and the rips. Rips overcoming the Outriders, getting their first win. A tough down to the final minute battle. The altitude, they're going to have to figure something out as they're now 1-2. And the Inferno making a case for why they should be considered to be one of the best teams in the league. And the Fortune, they had great response after losing to the Inferno on Wednesday.
Yeah, my eyes are on Freeze and Inferno right now, JY. They've just been so dominant in their last couple arcs.
Blando serves to Thomas. Big backhand down the line. Rodriguez got caught getting up to the middle. High fives. They continue to play hard. Under 4 minutes. Rion serves long. Good volley. Blando ready. +2 Fortune. Gets down so low. Look at his leg work, his base. Fantastic position to move fast, and he doesn't pop up with his upper body. Oof. Gets a tag right there. Youssef just, Blando's playing hard. Both of them playing hard. Youssef understands, but doesn't add to the misery of his night.
Well, and he is known for his sharp instincts, and we see it. How quickly he's able to move at the net and just pop out.
Rion Newborn going to come in along Jason Blando for the final minutes. This is what I'd love to see Ridge do. Let's get some action in for Cucalon.
Agreed.
Get him in some more minutes, yet he's barely played.
Oh.
Wrong server there. It's tough. It's tough to maintain your focus. Thomas was supposed to serve. Had a little bit of confusion. Just trying to get through with the clock running down. Nicholson is now up. Clock's running down even on Blando to serve. Only 14 seconds in between points. Just want to get this right.
Looks like Nicholson is actually coming in.
You can review it if you want to.
Nicholson is going to come in. Rion.
Team Ridge requesting review of the score error.
I would have loved to see Cucalon come in, though.
Technical timeout.
Get his chance. Just get a few more points here.
Yeah, would love to see Cucalon and get him the reps.
He only played 1 minute and 23 seconds tonight.
I think this is where you also throw Montesona and get some more play as well.
I agree, especially on the doubles court. That's where she actually thrives.
Get her some reps in. She did a good job in singles, considering she got the start for her first action. Get them reps, get them to play. You see what's happening on the other side of the net. Jason Blando, Rion Newborn getting some very important reps. They don't know when they're going to be needed to be called up in some bigger moments later on this season.
So go back to the point before. Because Youssef served, so we need to see if Annabelle served. Yeah.
Sebastian Nunez with the team on the scoreboard, just trying to take a look at who was supposed to serve. While they sort this out, we're going to take a look at the schedule for next week. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Altitude versus Sting. Sting, we're undefeated. Altitude, they had a great start to the season, but now they're 1-2. Outriders and Inferno go up on Thursday. Rise versus Smash. Rise going to see how they can bounce back after tonight's emotional tough loss. Ridge and the Rips. Freeze and Altitude Saturday at 5, and then the Fortune versus the Outriders, a rematch of that buzzer-beating shot on opening night. It's going to be tough to repeat that performance, but they're going to get another exciting opportunity. All of us will be tuned in to that. Rion Newborn to serve here, 2.5 minutes left. Blando Poach +2.
What the doubles from Jason Blando?
He excels in doubles. That's his spot. He owns it. Nicholson here to serve. Kick into the one-hander of Blando, but does extremely well getting above the shoulder. That is not easy for a one-handed backhand. And very smart the way he jumps up, uses his lower body to use that leverage and get up there. Newborn responds with that return there. Both everybody at the net, but the reflexes by a ride, and very well done.
Really good point, and really good movement at the net by Rion Newborn.
Final minute and a half. Big bounce back tonight by the Fortune. Big serve by Newborn. Simple poach. Blando makes it look easy. +2. Big serve one more time. That one misses wide. Blando this time elects to run around, doesn't connect as well. 40 seconds left.
A bit disappointed. I really think Cucalon and Matasono should have played a little bit longer.
I think what happens is probably just the emotion of the loss. It's hard to think clearly, I think, for the players and the coach as well. You know, it's not easy to just think logically at all times, and they're just trying to get through this night, trying to be professional about it. Celeste still wanting to see him battle hard. Rion Newborn's going to poach +2 on top of that, and they're going to ride. Blando's going back. He wants to continue playing. He wanted another point. He's loving this. He's having a great night. Look at the smiles for him to see his first action come in, do well, and help his team just lock in that win for the night. As we get an opportunity to look at tonight's prize money that's powered by Payment Labs. That celebration is going to be enhanced with $9,000 extra going to them. They're now 3-1 on the season, Maria.
Every single person rose to the occasion on that team, and it's really good to see. And Team Ridge really has to go back to the drawing board. I think here they're going to have to do a little bit of soul searching and just kind of figure out, hey, how can we really bounce back from this? Because at this point in the season, the tennis has to be getting better.
Well, and what the Ridge are going to need is what they Fortune got from Jesse Flores. Jesse Flores with an incredible performance, +24 on the night, did a great job from start to finish. Very focused tennis. He's our Solaris lock-in plays of the night. Just the way he got into a great rhythm in singles, it flowed into doubles, and his presence at the net. When you have somebody like Sid being backed up by Jesse Flores, that's dangerous. And the way they were able to get so many free points, because Flores and his huge kick serve, we just saw a run of so many returns not even being put in play, and that just made it impossible for the Ridge. And so the Ridge are going to have to figure out who can be their Jesse Flores, right? Who can be that second person so that when Rion is not on the court, because you could tell, he felt a lot of pressure trying to make up for the deficit. Motosono getting her first action, did pretty solid, but again, you need somebody, we've seen this and all the other arcs, somebody's got to give you a +10 +10, a +15. If not, it just becomes very difficult.
I am standing here with the winners of tonight on Team Fortune! What amazing way you guys can
Fortune all smiles here. They're getting ready there for a group photo. Victoria Rodriguez is going to give Kelly Kroll a quick second here.
I pulled poor Victoria away from her team over here so she could talk to JY and Maria and all those at home. Your dad watching tonight, which he usually does. He has to be pretty happy with what he saw tonight. What did you think of how you guys did this evening?
I think it was great. We were a little bit nervous at the beginning, obviously. They're players who have played before, and I know them, the girls. They're very difficult to play. But I was just trying to be very consistent, and the whole team, we just told each other to be consistent and just go 1 point by one, not trying to make those 2-pointers and just not missing a lot. I think we did a great job about that.
Certainly. And after the loss to Inferno on Wednesday, what does it say about this team to rebound and bounce back the way you did emphatically tonight?
I mean, I love them. They're so nice and they're very supportive. I think we learned a lot about that match. So we just bounced back and we knew we still got it. Like, we can still be there, we can still win, and we can actually like try to win against them next in the next match against Inferno. Yeah.
Well, tonight was certainly a great first start. Sorry, go back and celebrate with the team. Victoria, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you, Kelly, and thank you to Victoria, who with a +14.5 tonight helped her team have a big-time victory, bounce back extremely well. Fortune moved to 3-1. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll have a recap on the night. We'll be back in a minute.
I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me, brush it off, pick myself up.
Welcome back to the Intense Arena inside Assembly Yards for our recap of the night. The Fortune just dominated the Ridge, 191-135. A great performance by Jay Flo and all these other players on the team. But Maria, what were your thoughts on the night?
Well, I keep saying the further we go in this season that it really matters how each individual player shows up every arc. And I really think that Fortune, every single person on that team just played so well. Chelly played incredible. Jesse Flores, I mean, he really showed up today and was the leader of his team. And then, unfortunate for Ridge, they definitely did not play great. They have to go back to the drawing board, have to figure out a couple things, but they shouldn't be too devastated. At the end of the day, we still got a lot of tennis to play, and I hope that they can bounce back from this.
Yeah, very weird for the Ridge. And in this team format, you have multiple players that you can plug in. Not one of them could find a lot of success. So that's really difficult. But as we get to look forward and we look at week 4 and what's coming up, all these teams are going to be back at it Wednesday night. Altitude versus the Sting. Outriders Inferno on Thursday. Rise and the Smash, that's going to be an interesting one. How can the Rise bounce back after a tough loss with the Smash, who now have some confidence? Ridge and Rips, that's going to be a tough one for the Ridge to bounce back because the Rips were looking really good in doubles. Freeze come back with the Altitude and the Fortune and Outriders. That's going to be a lot of fun to see how those two teams, after the exciting arc that they gave us on opening night, was absolutely incredible. As we look at the two standings right now, the Fortune and the Freeze tied in first place for the East. The Sting, even though they were undefeated and they lost in the West, they are in first place in that division. But it's going to be important to see, can they maintain that, because on the bottom, everyone's got to win, and they're all learning how to figure this out. And so wouldn't surprise me to see one of these teams start to creep back up in there.
Completely agree. I imagine that we're going to see some plot twists, maybe some things that we're actually not expecting. All of us kind of feel like, oh, this team's going to win, that team's going to win, but we've been surprised, and I'm sure we're going to continue being surprised, JY.
Yeah, so many coaches and players have been saying early in the season their predictions. Everybody is wrong every single week because of the adjustments, everything is happening. But it's so much fun for all of us to watch it and for these players to get better. So exciting, Rise versus Freeze. What we saw was one of the greatest moments in sports. Thank you to everybody watching. JY Abone, Maria Mateus, Kelly Kroll. We'll be back next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m.